And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, your least favorite podcast. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD. I don't even know why we're still here.
I because Tater Dom's here. What's up, Tater?
Tater, how we doing?
Hope we're doing good. Hope we're doing good. Hope life is treating you well. How about that?
Man,
How about that?
I should let this beer warm up. It's ice cold, bro. Like my refrigerator is just on fire lately. Oh my goodness. You ready to have one? There you go.
It got me in the eye.
Reminds me of that video. The first time we tried to chug or whatever it was on video, he sprayed all over me. I was like, "Is this your first time or what?" Because I'm under the impression that you've been here before, sir.
And I was like, yes. Next question. Next question.
Really?
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, living the dream. Let me go ahead and
Yeah.
I can't even take a good picture of this. I got like disinfectant in the background and stuff like that. I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. Like, dude, this is crazy.
So we're drinking from Partake Brewing, their Juicy IPA.
What a waste of time that was.
What's that?
I was sitting there trying to take a picture. I was like, oh God.
Yeah, buddy. This is packed with pineapple, mango, and stone fruit notes. This juicy IPA provides a satisfying hoppy sweetness in every sip. Bring it along while you belt out a new tune at karaoke with pals. So, this is something you're supposed to drink while you do karaoke. So don't stop believing.
It ain't got enough alcohol in it for me to do karaoke.
It's got none. So yeah.
There's no way.
And hey, if you get me drunk enough, I'm like the Celine Dion of karaoke. Let's go, buddy.
I've never seen you do karaoke. So what the hell are you talking about? Like,
Okay,
we've been to bars a million
okay,
times.
hold on.
Yeah.
I sung like 15 songs at the Brutal Farewell party.
Did you really?
Dude, I was nonstop. I was doing solos. I was doing duets. I had a little threesome going on up there with some people. I was just
Well, you did have your
nonstop.
hand up that chick's leg for a while. I was like, dude, you
Oh,
gotta take it easy. Like, what are you doing? I was like,
oh, what you talking
about? No one listens here. No one watches this show. Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, Jesus, Alan.
But
having her by the
yeah. So how was your weekend, buddy?
I told you it sucked, right? And my memory was giving out on me, but then I finally remembered the fight, the big freaking fight. Did you watch it? The was it Jake Paul versus Tyson? Mike Tyson, Iron Mike. Did you watch it on Netflix? It was free.
Yeah, I watched it at like 1 o'clock in the morning before I went to bed. 20 minutes, I'll never get back.
It was essentially what you should have done, because watching it live, we had the kids stayed here. Everybody was just kind of drinking, and it's good spirits. We're having fun, you know. And yeah, the fight just kind of sucked. It was buffering nonstop, like on all the fights. And the women fight before the main event was like the best. They were just going at it, throwing down, busting up, you know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, the fight just kind of sucked. You know what I mean? They had all the guests they had on. It was good to see some of the old boxers and whatnot, but their mics and their earpieces went out constantly. And they had Jerry Jones on, and his mic or whatever went out. And I was like, dude, this guy, you know, come on, man, just give up. Just stop whatever the hell you're doing. We've all seen enough.
He looks really old these days. Like, I know he's really old, but like he's starting to really show it. Like,
I think it's pretty close for him being done. You know, we're going to talk Cowboys later, and I think we've hit a breaking point. I think it's pretty good stuff. We got whiskey in the house. You gonna click on this comment or anything like that, or
sure,
show some love, or
yeah.
You know, all you do is run the clicks and the comments on the SB Fantasy Football. Here on Strikeout Beer, you can't do a damn thing.
It's two different podcasts.
Two different, not even the same. It's two different shows, man.
I can't tell you how many times do we fight over clicking on Strikeout Beer. You don't do the clicks on it's two different worlds, okay? You click over here, I click over there. That's just the way it works.
Two different
Whiskey says I listen. I watch to this show, and I say it's great unless the fight.
Oh, hi, Whiskey.
Sorry, I just read the comments as they're typed, and not how they're supposed to be said, but as they're typed.
You know, I went ahead and asked the world and the internet.
The world.
Okay. I asked the world of the internet what breweries I need to go to, like top 3 in the Metroplex, to visit like this weekend. And whiskey,
Okay.
a lot of he got involved on Facebook side of things, and I was like, you know what? There's some that's in my backyard I need to go check out. There's some that are very close. I've been to half that he mentioned, and then, but yeah, a lot of great feedback from the guys and gals on Twitter or on Instagram and whatnot. So got some work to do. I'm off for a couple days next week. Maybe ring in a little Thanksgiving action. But yeah, no. Watched the fight on Friday. Saturday, just kind of hung around and think we went out or something. I don't even remember what happened. Then Sunday was just I was enjoying my Sunday, and then we went out and I took Tilly and Lizzie to the to Three Nations, and we had a couple drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good stuff. I did it. Oh, I didn't go to the Six Flags event. Did you get my passes? You
I
got
did. I did.
oh,
I told you I did.
oh,
Yeah, I gotta take pictures and send them to you.
or
So
just you
yeah.
got some pictures of them. They're not cards.
Well, they're cards, but I just figure I would send them to you, and then you can go online and redeem them.
Oh, I guess I could do that. Yeah, I was gonna hand them out to whatever, but I got to get you the prints as well. So there, we got some stuff we got to do. We got to meet up
Okay.
again.
Well, then maybe we'll meet up this weekend.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, anything spectacular happen for you?
No, I mean the kiddo had a tournament. We had that. They finished third place. So nice little turnout. Um, went to Six Flags, had a good time there. The weather was gorgeous this weekend. Absolutely beautiful weather this weekend. Um,
The internet said it was gonna rain, and then all of a sudden it was just gorgeous. Fun.
but then it did rain Sunday night.
Oh yeah, that
Like,
storm.
later Sunday night, like, as I'm running, because we each of the kids get to bring 2 friends with them, and so I was taking after everything was taking the 2 kids home that the youngest had brought, and that's when it started pouring as I'm had to drive out to the Colony in Saginaw to drop kids off.
Oh
So
Jesus, man! Should have hit me up when you came all the way out to the colony. We could have exchanged all this crap.
well, it was already late as it was, and it was drop off, and then I had to hurry up and go head to Saginaw, drop off, and then get home so I could get my kid in bed because it was already late. So, Whiskey says, oh, so apparently I'm the clicker guy on this show now. He looks that way because he's the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Have you seen them play football lately? Yes, I watched them this weekend. I'm pretty sure the one-legged waitress at IHOP plays better than the Cowboys. Okay.
All right.
And then he says, so RD has days off. Will we get an RD stream during said days off?
Nah, I don't think so.
You heard it here first. Nah.
I just don't think it's you know, the computer my computer can't handle anything anymore. I don't understand. Like it just it sucks, right? I even uninstalled all the what the hell was that I was using Streamlabs or whatever,
But
and it just nothing works. I mean, if you want me to go live and just chat, I could probably do that. I'll tell you this, Whiskey. All right, bring it in real quick, real
okay.
close. So Whiskey, I was thinking of you the other day.
He says he's got something we both can handle.
and,
Is it your mother?
and I was like, dude, I think I'm going to get back to streaming, but it's not going to be on a PC. I'm going to stream on my PlayStation again because I got a PS5. I can just play whatever. Even though the controls and all the stuff's not the same, I was like, I can still do it. And I was like, you know what? I could do it from there, and then I'll do it the old school backdoor way where I stream it through StreamYard. I screen grab it from Twitch,
Okay. Yeah.
broadcast it on Facebook and YouTube, and just call
Mhm.
it a day. But I don't think like Facebook, I don't think it's worth it for me to do that because that's RD 3D stuff. YouTube's RD 3D stuff. It's streaming has just been Twitch. That's the only one I haven't like fully converted, right? To just whatever. And but I might do it. I don't know. I might do a just chatting sesh. I might do a streaming like play some Fortnite stuff. I don't know. My name's all effed up on that thing. I think it's
Maybe do an interview with Whiskey's mom. She's single.
she's single and ready to mingle. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm down to interview her. I'm down to talk to her.
There you go. Hell yeah. Yeah.
How old's your mom, Whiskey? I need some. Hey,
She's
send me
old. She's old enough.
yeah, she's old enough. How's your mom? I think the favorite mom. We've had a couple fun moms on this show. Um, you know, Brutal's mom. Oh,
Eric's
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 mom.
mom was great.
Yeah. Francis's mom was funny.
Yeah,
She was fun mom to have on. Who else have we
yeah.
talked to? We talked to some people's moms.
Your mom.
Yeah, yeah. My mom's been on the show more than once, actually.
Yeah.
Called in more than once. You would cancel. Oh, why would I get canceled? Was she got hot sports opinions? Those
We've
days are
been
done,
we've
man.
been trying to get canceled for years.
Yeah,
Like,
those days of getting canceled, that's over. We're
I'm
done.
so
That
sick.
shit's done. Nah, man.
Yeah,
The world has changed. We're moving on. We're healing. Everything's
yeah,
good.
yeah. I got an idea for your whiskey. Cancel this.
Oh, Jesus.
Pointing to my crotch.
I can't cancel this, you jerks. So yeah,
Oh,
I don't know. Well, we'll see, whiskey. And I do want to. That's one thing. We got too many projects, right? We have Strikeout beer. We have the fantasy football. We have it's just too much stuff going on. I even posted a nice little picture on for Team Having Fun today. So if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook or X, go over there, check it out, hit the thumbs up or the heart. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it. Alan, if you want to pull it up right now, you can take a look at it and show the people at home.
hold on. I'm pulling up my
so
phone.
so anyways, yeah. Challenge accepted. Oh God. Yeah. I we're so close. I got work like just there's a review I got to get done that's due at the end of next week, which I think we've pretty much completed today. I've been busting my ass for a
Oh, I
little
did see that picture. I did.
like
Yeah.
that. That was for you, buddy. I was like, here you go.
Okay.
I bet you
I like
didn't see that had a beer.
I like Coors. What? That's all I see is the beer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's
Yeah.
something else there. Yeah.
Huh.
Um,
Water?
yeah, water in the background. So we're getting close. We're a week away, a week from Friendsgiving, Drinksgiving, and then a week and 1 day from Thanksgiving, which we're pretty excited about. Work stressful. Everything's just going ape ass right now. 100 miles an hour. My younger son is moving here. He's in the process of transferring his job, and then he's coming down. At least they've already got their apartment squared away. So, but that's just it is. It's stressful times around here at my house. The house is full, lots of people, got even more people coming over. I just and Lizzie already's like, I go, hey, what are we doing for Thanksgiving? She goes, let's go to the Cowboy game. I'm like, lady, you know you have to like do Thanksgiving. We tried it last year, right? Because
And you failed.
over the past couple years, it's been getting a little slipped a little bit, and people started kind of like, well, I don't know what time we get over there. I don't know, all this shit, all this kind of stuff, right? And so Lizzie goes, you know what? They're like, what time are you doing Thanksgiving? She goes, we ain't doing it. We're going to the Cowboy game.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, everybody's straightened up, and now they're all here. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, we'll see how it goes. Next week. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to the food, to be honest. I am looking forward to I wanted a Cajun fried turkey from Popeyes. I've had
Okay.
one deep fried turkey before in my life, and I really enjoyed it. So, I don't know. Oh God. I like them. I like that. I like the wrestling aspect. I'm a big fan of that. And I like them in adult films.
Yeah.
Big fan.
You need to watch Tiptoes.
Oh yeah. I gotta watch that, right? That
Yeah.
shit's burnt out. Like just
Have you watched that yet, Whiskey? Have you watched Tiptoes yet?
I'm gonna tell you something, Alan. I've got the Fire TV, and there's next up, recommended, whatever. And I think I'm just gonna sit there and hammer down and go through everything it brings up because they got some old classics on there, but some movies that I don't remember seeing. Like they have
Okay.
Anchorman 2, they have Bad Santa 2, they have another couple of like weird Christmas movies. I think it's like Harold and Kumar or Christmas, whatever. And I'm
Yeah.
like, screw it, man. I think it's time to go back and we'll do our Thanksgiving stream next week. Obviously, we'll talk about our favorite Thanksgiving movies. Then we're gonna go full speed ahead into Christmas.
Okay.
Mhm.
Whiskey. What'd you think of it, Whiskey? What'd you think of Tiptoes? Was it not like just magically amazing? Like
Is it that good?
it's it's different.
It's just
Like
strange.
it's a movie that like I'm sure for its day, like it was just trying to be it was trying to be serious, but like I couldn't take it serious. Like
Mm.
it's just good stuff.
Is it okay?
Yeah, I mean Gary Oldman plays a dwarf.
Yeah,
So
I saw that. I was like, interesting.
in
Okay.
the role of a lifetime.
Role of a lifetime.
In the role of a lifetime, Gary Oldman. So
Yeah, he's not getting away with that now. Like, they got to go find someone else to do that. It's like, oh my God, I'm not about to say that. I almost said it too. It's like, oh my God.
What? It's like dipping your balls in milk? It's weird, yet somehow charming?
I've never done that. I guess we could try it and report back. I don't know. I'll have
Maybe at the same time while you're watching Tiptoes? Just have your balls just chilling in a cup of milk?
I was gonna say I gotta keep, it's gotta be after like a good workout or something, a nice hot humid thing where they just, go down to my freaking knees. I ain't gotta worry about it. You know what I mean? Getting old. Just getting
Oh,
old, bro.
oh, man.
Sucks. That's life. God, what is the deal with the sound
What have
here?
you been watching lately?
Nothing.
Been watching anything?
I haven't even finished Penguin. I didn't watch the finale yet.
You haven't
Haven't
watched dude, you
uh,
gotta watch it.
I know. I heard it's phenomenal. And the whole
It's
season's been great. It
the
it
whole
was a
season's
it was a
phenomenal.
good one.
Right.
I haven't I just haven't watched I don't been watching football, I guess. That's really
Okay,
it. And then you know what? I did fire up oh, that's what we did. So Saturday night we had to watch the little ones because the parentals went out of town or went to a party. And so we had the grandkids. So I knocked it out of the park. I don't mean to brag, but I knocked it out of the park. I went to Walmart, your favorite store on earth, and I got s'more stuff. The big
okay.
jumbo, marshmallows, graham
Giant
crackers,
marshmallows, yeah.
chocolates,
Okay.
and, had the fire going outside. I had a fire going, like, Friday night, Saturday night, and, like, Sunday too, I think. I was just like, "I got all this wood I gotta burn." And so
Right.
we headed out there, and I was like, we were watching a movie inside, and then they were like, "Oh, can we do the s'mores?" Like, "Yeah, let's go on." And so I put the movie out back. I think it was the Santa Claus. I think it was Santa Claus. So I was like, "All right." I've already dipped into it. Lizzie was watching Elf before I
Oh,
came in here.
oh,
What are you gonna do, man? It's just the way it is. Everybody got Christmas crap everywhere already.
Michael's joined the stream. What's up, Michael? Welcome over to Strikeout Beer, brother.
Welcome.
Can't go wrong with s'mores. You can't. Like, when we went to Waco and stayed the night in the tree houses, that first night, I had the fire going and we had the s'mores going. Like, it's fun. S'mores are great.
I was more on like you know, handling duty and watching over or
Okay.
whatever because I had, they were all sitting down and I was trying to like, all right, and I don't know where our we used to
Well,
have
you
those
got a couple
like
that are a little bit younger that can't quite do you
yeah,
don't want them quite on the fire duty, right? With the
yeah.
s'more, with the marshmallow, and you got to kind of keep an eye on them. Whereas I've got, my kids are older and they can take care of that.
And I couldn't find the skewers or whatever that we had that were a little bit longer. So I had the long like pitchforks or whatever you use for like grilling and whatever. They're still about like 2 feet long. But
Right.
so I had that going, and then Bella was like, it's a little hot, and she wanted to do it, and so did Isaiah. And I was like, okay, but they were like, it's a little too warm. I go, well, here's something. I've got these grilling mitts. And so I slapped these two freaking grilling mitts on them. And so she's sitting there, she was like, I feel anything. I go, oh, well, don't worry. The fire's still real and it's still there. I was like,
It's still a thing.
and so hers caught on fire because she was screwing around. The second one she made just caught on fire. I was like, all I could think about was like wild hogs, when he like flings it over the back of it. Goes in the- Luckily in our backyard's a lot of concrete. So, you're not burning down anything. But yeah, I did have a fun little vision to that. But all in all, that's what I did. And I was like, you know what? Crushed it. I felt really good. So by the time everybody was like, all right, we're going to bed, it's like, good night. I'll see you. So,
Like I've crushed it today, so I can sleep well. Yeah.
mhm. All right, so you've gone through your first one. I'm going through my first one. Again, we're having Partake Juicy IPA, 25 calories. This bad boy's got 4 carbs, no fat, no protein. What do you think?
It's not bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty juicy.
Yeah.
Doesn't really have that IPA kind of kick. Um, but that juiciness really cuts that bitterness down on it. But it's pretty darn tasty.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
enjoying it.
It's not a bad option. So if you're looking for NA, we've been doing a lot of NA beer reviews lately, and throughout the year, we did. We didn't. We kind of did sober October for the most part, at least on the show.
Right.
We've done dry January, obviously, in the past as well. So I mean, I think this is a beer that'll get you through it. You know what I mean? If this is something you're looking for, where you want a beer flavor, beer taste, but you don't want the buzz, you don't want the hangover or something like that, I think this is a great option. So
Okay.
we're gonna knock back number 2, and we'll tell you how we feel. Um, Now I know you gave a description. Let's see. 25-calorie brew packs a punch of tropical fruit flavors so juicy your taste buds will need a life jacket. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I don't think I said those words.
Okay.
I said other words.
Okay. Oh, our delivered a vibrant, juicy, all that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Mouthful.
It was the karaoke
Oh, funny.
on the can. Yeah.
Yeah. Now this one's got a little bit different, but yeah, you're talking 15 IBUs, vegan friendly, non-GMO, kosher. Um, Again, 25 calories, 4 carbs. Yeah, I mean, you can find all this information out on drinkpartake.com. Now, this hasn't been checked in very often. I guess people don't want to check in this beer. I guarantee you they're drinking it. People are drinking it. Um, but yeah, you had 14 check-ins on Untapped, 13 of them are unique, 7 monthly, average score 3.43. We'll talk
Okay.
more about that as we wrap this show
Yeah.
up later.
Whiskey said it's time to start drinking whiskey in December.
I think maybe next week we'll do a whiskey one or whatever. You get your NA spirits or something like that, and I might do the same. We'll see. See if we can't mix a drink up. A nice little. We need to find a, let's say, a recipe for a fun non-alcoholic Thanksgiving drink. You know
Okay.
what I mean? I think we can do something with whiskey, even the NA whiskey or something like that, with a little bit of cinnamon mix or something. There's something that can be done. Well, we're gonna
Something can
figure
be.
this out.
Okay. Yeah. Um, have you seen let's talk a little sports here
Okay.
and trading cards. So have you heard about the Paul Skeens card, the 101, the debut patch card?
I saw it.
Familiar
I
with
didn't
that
read
at
the
all?
story about it.
Okay. So when an MLB player makes their debut,
Mhm.
on their jersey, they have a little debut patch. It says MLB debut that they put on their jersey. After the game, that patch is then given the tops and they make a baseball card of it. It's a 101 baseball card. There's only one of it for each of these players.
Okay.
The player signs it and it's out there in the packs, right? And so everyone's been trying to get it. Well, the Pittsburgh Pirates threw out an offer out there, said, "Hey, if you get this card, here's what we're going to offer you for it."
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
So, let's just say you pull this card. You pull this Paul Skeens 1 of 1 rookie card that can sell for a nice chunk of change. Like if you were just to sell it, you could get a nice chunk of change for it. Or the Pirates are offering you 2 Pirates season tickets behind home plate for the next 30 years.
Holy sheboygan.
I'm not done.
Whoa.
But wait, there's more.
Wait.
A meet and greet with Paul Skeens, 2 Paul Skeens autographed jerseys, a softball game for 30 people at PNC Park with coaching from Pirates alumni, a private tour of the Pirate City and Lacombe Park, and more unique experiences. And you know Skeen's lady friend, right? Olivia Dunn, the
I've
gymnastic.
I've seen her. I don't know who she is.
Okay, gymnastics for LSU. She's kind of a big deal, right? She's popular, especially amongst gentlemen. Um, she is offered to watch a game in her suite with her as well on top of that. What's up, Milton? How we doing, brother? So my question to you is if you get this card, would you make this trade?
If I get that card, I'm tearing it in half and
Oh,
giving it away. I don't want any of that crap. None of it. Pirates suck.
okay.
F the
Well,
Pirates.
okay. Well, I
No,
mean,
I'm
you don't
just
have to
kidding.
take the trade. You could just sell the card.
Yeah, no,
Like I said, no deal. No
I
deal.
I don't know I don't know how much it's worth, but if I'm a Pirates fan, I'm taking the deal, right? I'm doing it, and that's you're gonna get 30 years of season tickets behind home plate. You know
You
what I
get to
mean?
meet. You get to meet them. You
You
get
get to
2
meet 'em.
autographed jerseys. You get the softball game there for you and your 29 of your closest friends with coaching from Pirates legends. You
He
know,
says, "Just give me the
uh,
money." He goes, "Just give me the money."
give
It's
me the
like,
money.
I mean, if that's what you want, but yeah, if me down here, yeah, I'm taking the money, obviously, right? Because I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with 30 years of season tickets of games I don't want to go to? But if I'm a Pirate fan, yeah, sure. But
If
if
I
not,
live in Pittsburgh. Yeah,
yeah, if
well,
I
so
lived in Pittsburgh, sure.
do you
But
say, "Hold on, Pirates, we could probably work something out, but I don't want 30 years of season tickets because I live in Texas." Okay? I would, Miss Dunn, I would love to come watch the game with you. So I'm gonna come out and watch the game with you. I'm gonna hey, next year for the draft, we're doing a softball game in Pittsburgh, right? For us and our buddies and more people. Hey, guys, fly out to Pittsburgh. We're gonna go play a softball game out there. They gonna meet Mr. Skeens. Nice to meet you. Let me take my jerseys. But we got to do something else to replace the 30 years of season tickets. What if they said, "Hey, we'll pay for 30 years of season tickets for the Rangers"?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, well, we can work something out. It's called, give me 15 years of, I'll take half of
Because you're
rain.
not going to be alive for 30 years.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I'm not gonna make it. Just not gonna make it. Well, let me just knock out the good years and I'll be fine. Yeah. Just give me the money on them, deal. There you go.
yeah. So eh, I feel like there's a deal that could be worked out there. Like it maybe okay, I don't want the 30 years of tickets. Give me 15 here and pay for me and my 30 friends to fly out there for the softball game. Let
I
us
wonder
all have this experience.
I wonder how many, like, how much those tickets are worth for like 30 years and just resale value, right? Like, I mean, how much money would you make even if you just took the deal like as they have it? I can't believe they're giving up so much. Like, why are they, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want it, obviously, right?
Yeah.
They want it, he wants it, or somebody, whatever. I don't know. I don't get it. But hey, more power to them. But yeah, that's crazy. Like, that's bonkers, man.
Let's see here.
Whew.
A bass voice. Describe the topic of bad attitude. Is this a bad outlook on life or working with people that don't respect you? Totally different situation.
Totally different situation. Yeah. I have a well, people I work with have bad attitudes, and we have bad attitudes regarding other
And,
things.
and, and you have bad attitude about everything. You hate everyone and everything.
I almost ran somebody off the road today.
I, why am I not surprised?
I was like, I'm gonna snap that turn signal off your Honda Odyssey and jam it right up your ass. I swear to God, if that thing doesn't turn off.
Have you ever seen the movie Unhinged,
No.
starring Russell Crowe?
Uh-uh.
So he goes completely unhinged. The movie starts off with him
The 20 film? Yeah.
killing his ex-wife and her new lover and burning the house down. Like that's how the movie starts.
Oh, Jesus.
And then like at one point, like this lady, he's sitting at a light, not paying attention. There's a lady behind him, and she lays on the horn, saying, "Hey, buddy, let's move." Right. And then goes around, gets away from him. He comes and pulls up next to him. He's like, "Hey, look, you didn't have to lay into your horn. You could have done a nice little friendly, just a little beep beep,
Yeah,
type
yeah.
type honk." And this led for him to then terrorize her for the rest of the movie. It just, yeah, just completely unhinged because she laid into the horn and didn't just give a little beep beep, a little
I gi
tap.
I give the warning, the bam, bam, and then, maybe a 3 count, and then it's bang. Hey, and if you wanna get out of your car and come to my car, come on, buddy.
Let's see here. If I said I can have a bad attitude with a disrespectful manager, but I'm also a truck driver and I want to send every four wheeler to the moon that doesn't know how to use a freaking turn signal or like know how turning lanes work. Like especially when you have the two turn lanes, right?
Mhm.
And you're on the inside and the guy on the outside wants to come over into your lane, and you're like, but or vice versa, right? You'll have it both ways. I find it's mostly the guy on the outside wants to come in on the inside, and you're just like, come on. And I lay on my horn all the time with that, and
Yeah. It's about once a week for me where someone's on the inside, and then I'm on the option where I can go straight or turn left, and they don't realize they're in that lane, and then the 3rd lane on the inside, the very inside lane's a U-turn, so then by the time they get up, they're like, "Oh, crap, let me get over," so they start cutting people off and all that kinda, it
yeah,
gets ugly quick.
yeah. So yeah, I just fight with them. Fight with me. I'm bigger. Michael, that's Texas for you.
It
Yeah.
is, dude.
But, like, and my thing is, like, I've gotten in the wrong lane before, right?
It
And
happens.
I'll turn my turn signal on and try and get over, maybe catch the person's attention next to me, like, "Hey, Do you mind? And if I don't, and if I can't get over, I'll just, you know what? I I I fucked up. I fucked up.
Yeah.
And I'll get to where I'm going, right? It's not like, oh no, I got to pull a U-turn here, and then I got to turn right over there and turn right, and now I get home 5 minutes later. Oh
Yeah,
no.
Alan goes, "It looks roll your window down." Hey, F face, I need to get over. Let me over. I'm gonna come over.
Oh
Jack
man.
the mayo. Jesus.
He says I work in Atlanta a lot, and then dumbass people down there don't know how to drive. I hear Atlanta drivers are really bad. I've never been.
True story.
I've driven through Atlanta before, or
Yeah.
ridden through Atlanta. I was in like a big passenger van, and we drove through Atlanta, but
Been
I
through there a
wasn't
ton
paying
of
attention.
times. Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to traffic then.
I don't like driving through Atlanta, being anywhere near it, or going to the airport. You know what I mean? Like, I've been through there so many times, but yeah, it's just a lot of traffic. It's like being around Houston. That's what it's like. It's like being around Houston.
My blinker comes on. I'm coming over. You better find your damn brake pedal. I'm not asking. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I consider my turn signal a warning rather than a please, or I'm asking for permission. I turn it on and I just start kind of going. Now I don't try to hit anybody. I don't want to do that, but I put it on when I know I can actually change lanes. If you decide to speed up, slow down, dick around with me at all, I just kind of keep going. I don't care, you know.
Where I lose patience is like there's a particular road over here where we have a big, um, what's the
Roundabout.
not a roundabout, the lane that's not a lane next to you, the shoulder,
Oh,
giant shoulder, right?
okay.
And there's a decent amount of traffic there, and people will fly down the shoulder to get and then cut people off, right? They treat it like it's a lane. And back when I had the poop squirt, I know I told the story years ago, but I'm gonna tell it again because it's a funny story. I'm right there at the point where they have to get over, and this guy's trying to get over, and I have my windows down because I don't have any AC, and I'm yelling at him, "You're not getting over!" And he's just trying to go out, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I make eye contact, and I go, "I will hit your car." And he looks at me, and I go, "Do you see what I'm driving? I don't care. I will hit your car." And he backed up, and I
When I exit like highways, or I exit like the what do they call them, the express lanes and stuff like that, I come out hot as hell, and I just have the blinker. I'm like, I just move. I don't know, man. Just move. Let's just go, bro.
Texas. Yeah, yeah, Texas. Yeah, I block that lane with my trailer, get bent, and and wait your turn like everyone else. Yeah,
The only ones I give way to from time to time is generally in the middle of the summer or the middle of winter, if someone's on a motorcycle and they're not going 100 miles an hour, they're going like 30. You know what I mean? I will give way. Like, I think it was like this morning, or the morning before, I saw a motorcycle coming up, behind me. I was in the left lane because I was just passing him. I was like, you know what? I got a little spot. I'm about to pass somebody else, but I dipped over a half a lane, let him slip around, and then I went right back to business. But yeah, that's about the only time I just let people, if they got their hazards on or something, maybe there's an emergency or whatever. But yeah, I tend not to block lanes. I'm just like, all right, well, I don't spend. I check traffic reports and stuff too, man. I don't sit in traffic. I will take every back road known to man before I get like just stuck on a highway. It's like one of my freaking like fears, man. I don't know what it is. I've seen like, these highways that get shut down. There's nowhere you can go, you know, and just Jesus freaks me out.
yeah.
But yeah,
The missus has a fear of 18-wheelers next to us. She thinks they're all gonna run us over, and so she doesn't like. Yeah, I don't block lanes. I block shoulders. Yeah,
yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, Lizzie's a little nervous around him too. I don't know. My dad was a trucker. My in-laws were truckers. I don't know, man. Long line of them. So it's like, I just know all the craziness, that goes on and what they do. And especially back in like the 80s and 90s, it was wild as hell. So yeah, it's something else. I think the new age is just, they'll sit in the left lane and go 55 in like a 70. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, just get
yeah.
out of the way.
Get out of the way. Yeah,
Just swept the
I
JB
love
home.
that Taylor Swift and Jamie.
I was waiting for someone's gonna talk to us real quick. Like,
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like, like if you're in the left lane and you're not speeding, like get out of the way. Like,
I don't care
move
if
over.
you're going the speed limit. Just get out of the left lane's for passing, man. Just get the hell out of
Right.
the lane. And
Yeah.
half the time when we, they don't you don't see them a lot around here because we're in the metroplex. But when you get further out of town, it pops up no trucks in the left lane or left lane for passing only. Right, like we went up to Durant a couple weeks ago, and I was seriously like behind this Tesla the entire time. And I'm like, what the hell is this guy? And he kept like kind of going, speeding up, slowing down. His car was like, I don't know if it was him or his car was jerking with us. You know what I mean? And I was like, just get the hell out of the way, dude. I don't want to ride next to you or near you. I just want to go the effing speed limit and just go. But yeah,
Right.
this clown, I go, man, if this son of a bitch goes all the way to the casino, he did. He went the same part. I go, when I come back, I'm gonna throw a brick to the back of that window.
Park next to 'em. Like,
Yeah.
"What's up, dude?" Yeah. Yeah, I assume that those people want me to run them off the road. Yeah. I have a triple digit truck, I'll run that, the no truck to the left lane over 100K, and I don't care. The thing that gets on my nerves is, like, when you go to pass someone up, right? And then they start speeding up because they don't want you to pass them. I'm like, "Dude, we're not racing, okay?" Uh, and there's a 99.9% chance we're not going to the same place, you know? So
There was I did a little tip, like we did a quick stream, I think, of just beer review, and I was like giving some tips. I go, here you go. You need someone to speed up. If they're in the left lane hogging, just put your right turn signal on. They'll speed up immediately. Yeah, you're gonna pass me. All right, asshole. I guess not. You know what I mean? It's like, I just get over the left lane. I just kind of, all right. And then I used to just drive crazy. Nowadays, I'm just too
used
old.
to? Okay.
I mean, I go a little fast now, but nothing like I used to. Like, I'd fly around. I remember going through the mountain or going through like Tennessee. Um, was it the Cumberland Gap or was it the gorge? I don't know. Anyways, and it was like these two trucks were next to each other. And they were both going like 40 miles an hour. I was like, why is this other one trying to pass this other one? They're never going to get around him. They just keep going or whatever. And so I picked one corner. And I just went right around him on the shoulder. I was like, yes, man. I was like, I had my Integra and I just like, I'm out of here. Like,
Uh,
I just gotta
well,
go. I can't
yeah.
go this slow.
I remember hitting a bump in a parking lot with you and, several beers busting open in the back of the car as you were driving like an ass.
That was I don't know what the deal was that day because I talk about that story all the time. Because we were going to lunch somewhere, and I was like, "We gotta go," then but I was hauling ass, and we hit
In
this
the
massive
parking
bump.
lot.
Well, we come out of the park, that's where the dip was, and so, like, that was the beast, man. I missed that car so much, the expedition. I hit the thing, and we all we shoot up in the air, and then as we're coming down, we can see all the shit in the back going up, all the
You hear the
softball stuff.
you're like, "What the f"
A 30 pack of natties blew up in the back. Like, I go, there's no way in hell we can go back to work now. They're gonna think we've been drinking.
a bump or a person? Or it was a bump. It was a bump.
And Michael
People didn't
Scott.
walk in that parking lot.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
yeah. I don't care if you pass me and get in front of me, but you better not slow me down. I'll put the brights on and see how long you wanna ride like that. I'm an asshole in my work truck. A lot of people don't think we can run over 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, just go. That's all I want. That's all I want everyone to do is just go. Just freaking go. So, oh my god. Yeah. All right. So you taking the deal, and that's Paul Skeen's card or what?
I'm gonna try and work a deal, right? Because at the end of the day, like, if Paul Skeens wants the card, yeah, I'll work with you, buddy. We can work together. I'm not gonna force you to buy it at market value, but, hey, you've got a nice trade proposal to start. We just gotta tweak it a little bit because I don't live in Pittsburgh, and I'm not moving to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, I feel you. I just can't do it. Get with the Texas Rangers and then holler at me, okay? And then yeah, maybe a jersey or two. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't
Um,
know.
and I got another, fun fact for you. Do you remember, draft day, the NFL? And, the Bears, they draft Caleb Williams.
Mhm.
Later in the draft, they draft Troy Taylor,
Who the hell's Troy Taylor?
punter,
Oh, okay.
okay?
That's right. Okay, yeah.
And you had, Caleb Williams fire off a tweet. Do you remember what he tweeted?
Don't worry about punting. We don't need you or something like that, right?
"Hey, you're not going to punt too much this year." Okay?
Oh, they have to be the most punting team there is.
Can I interest you in some fun numbers? Uh, this season, Troy Taylor has punted for 2,236 yards.
That's definitely higher than the offensives have gained, I think. Yeah.
Caleb Williams has thrown for 2,016 yards this year.
What's the over under? Yeah, dude,
So,
I
yeah,
understand getting a little cocky and feeling it, and that's fine, but dude, yeah, that's
they
ridiculous.
can't play the snap in the NFL. Like, let's just chill. Let's just
Yeah,
chill.
just
Yeah,
calm down. He bought into the hype. He did. He bought into the hype.
yeah. I've been looking and getting a podcast myself, so I've been jumping around, kind of getting an idea on it. Yeah, that's what you just. And then here's what you do: you just turn on a mic and talk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Prep work, obviously, things like
Yeah.
that. To be honest with you, when we first started, it was a cell phone that we had that we laid on the bed of a truck. And we just sat in a parking lot and we just talked fantasy football and had a couple beers. And then that led to, hey, let's hang out in my backyard and do the same thing. And then we brought it inside, got some microphones. You know, the sound was always been great. Like it's always been good on our end. That's
Even
one
off
thing we always
phones.
had. The
Right.
content sucks, but
Yeah,
the
always.
sounds
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael, he wanted stock in the team. Are you serious? I remember when that was like part of the negotiation. He's like, I want part ownership in this team. Okay, bro, you can't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I
we'll
just
see
need,
where it goes. We'll see where it
yeah,
goes.
just need a co-partner now. There's a ton of like, if you just go on to Facebook, fast, and there's a ton of like podcast groups that you can join and just say, hey guys, I'm looking to do a podcast on X, Y, and Z. Looking for a co-host on it. Is anyone interested? Shoot me a message.
Mhm.
I'm starting into voiceovers, but want to do podcasts to help with my confidence. There you go. Yeah.
Nice. I wanted to get into voiceovers for a while, and then I was like, you know what? No, I'm out. My voice is just weird, and like it changes like day to day. It depends on if I'm chill or not. Then it's kind of a little bit lower. But if I'm super hyper, it's super high. And then like sometimes like especially like if I'm soloing it, I talk way too fast. Like the Ranger Roundup, like I could really stretch it to like you know
Oh, man. Yeah.
20 minutes, but it's more like 15 because I'm sound like the Micro Machine Man.
I remember getting those messages. Did I sound fast today? Ah, you were okay, buddy. You're all right.
And it's also where I have, like, too much coffee. So, yeah, it's just random days like that where I don't know. But I'm
It's time though. It's with time, right? You get better with time. The more you do it, um, it becomes easier. All that fun stuff.
mhm, absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see here. I got 3 Discords right now that I will watch. That will watch me if I start it up, but I just haven't done it. No excuse, just haven't done it. And that's you just got to sit down and just hit record or live if you're doing a live one. Like we do live because we're not going to edit anything. So and that's just because we're lazy. So we're just going to fire it up live and just grip it and rip it.
Yeah,
And we have an agenda, but sometimes people come in and ask us a question like you did with the bad attitudes and things like that. And that will take us down a whole rabbit hole, a tangent of things, and hey, we'll bump some things off the list and talk about whatever the people want to talk about.
yeah. And I blame Spreaker and Facebook for doing the live thing. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise, we would probably have had to learn, but Spreaker's like, "Oh, you can go live here. No big deal." It's like, "Oh, no big deal, huh?" And then, of course, Facebook's like, "Go live audio only." And so we were in. I was like, "All right, cool." And then now it's obviously with video, and we've been all over the place. And I think the only place we don't stream now is X, but I think we'll get the subscription and go back. We'll see.
Yeah,
We have a lot of channels. We do a lot of stuff. This is our original podcast. Then we do SB baseball, SB fantasy football now. Part time. We did. Alan did a nerd show for the longest time too, and I do the Ranger Roundup, but that's audio only. Like I don't even do video, and I probably won't. I don't think I'll do video. I should, but I don't think I'm going to.
yeah.
So,
Do y'all ever do guests on your podcast? Yeah, yeah, we do guests all the time.
yeah. Cool
Been
thing
a
is,
minute, but
yeah, we usually talk to brewers and things like that. We've had some streamers on, gamers and things like that. We've been live on location, all kinds. I mean, we've really sat down. We'll talk to anybody as long as they're good sport, have fun, easygoing, whatnot. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, old school's in the
okay,
house.
yep.
Uh, but yeah, no, it's with Streamyard. That's what we use. It
Super
makes it
easy.
real simple, especially for having guests. You send them a link, they get on their laptop or their cell phone. You know, we've had people jump on live like at a bar in a crowded, loud ass bar, and
Yeah.
that was a ton of fun. Ed France in the house. What up?
Ed, up. How we doing, Ed? Yeah. I know all the QS rules, so you never have to be worried about that. There you go.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
How we doing, the boys? Old school. Ed, we drink anything tonight? What's going on? We ready? I got dude. I did the. I've got 4 more days in the office for the year, and I'm done.
Okay.
That's it. So I've got Friday, and then they told us to just stay home next week, and then like the first week of December, I have to go in for a couple days, and that's it. The second week, they're remodeling our floor, and then the rest of the month, I'm on vacation. I cannot be more excited.
Nice. Going on 6 years with this podcast? Yeah, something like that. I think it's 6 years.
Hmm. I need to request more refreshments. Are we almost done? Oh, we got to do like beer reviews and other stuff too. We got
We
so
got
much
all
crap
kinds
in
of
the
stuff
hopper.
to do. Yeah, yeah.
We got to do our Patreon video as well. Patreon.com/strikeout beer for more content.
Yep, yep. These guys are legit. I was 0-3 before listening to them, and now I'm 7-4 in top scorer on my league. They know what they're talking about. He's talking about fantasy football. Michael, this is his first time over here with Strikeout Beer, but yeah, he's been pretty much a day oneer with the SB Fantasy Football podcast, catching us over there.
We know a
All
thing
right,
or two
we
about a
know
thing or
we know
two.
stuff. We talk about things.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting over COVID currently, so talking is a chore for me right now. Yeah, that's. I've heard of several people having COVID here lately.
Mhm.
Ed recovering from cataract surgery in my right eye. So, as Nick Fury says, I got my eye on you. There we go. And he said surgery went real well. So that was going to be my next question. He anticipated the question. So glad the surgery went well, Ed. Glad it went good. No beers tonight. I had one Sam Adams Oktoberfest left. All
Yeah.
right.
I busted into like the fridge. Like so after the fight on Friday, we went to beer pong. I go, come on, let's just play quick beer pong. 3 cup. We'll just do 3 cup. Keep it easy. You know, the island is it's a lot shorter than the
Oh
original
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So, you know, we keep it 3 cup. And I was like, I plowed. I was like, dude, I had Sam Adams, Oktoberfest, Boston Lager. I mean, I was just pulling beers out and just going to town. I was like,
That
screw it.
that fight was ridiculous. It was.
Yeah,
it
it was rough. And then of
was it was
course,
hard to watch. And here's the thing. If Tyson was going to win, it was going to be in the first or second round. You knew if it went the distance, he wouldn't have it in him. Um, and then after that, like you could tell he was kind of done, but like Jake Paul wasn't pushing the action. Like he could have knocked him out for sure, but he didn't want to.
you don't think it
Yeah,
was a fixed fight?
I think there was a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
A
I
little
mean,
bit of that too.
you watch Tyson, like, you know, working out, practicing, you know, whatever, ring work, everything like that. He's more ferocious. And when he got out there, he looked completely tame. Like he wanted to do more, but he knew that he like wasn't allowed to or something like that. Like something was going. This is the biggest fixed fight ever. Like I think Tyson, even at his age, could have done a hell of a lot of damage. Like he you watch him work out, you see him, you know, going at it, and then the fight came, threw a punch or two.
But I also think like he was also like, did you see like he had posted? I think it was like last month. He had like a full like blood transfusion or some crap like that. Like he
Yeah.
was super sick, so we probably didn't train too much here lately. But no, I think he definitely could have came out more swinging the first round for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
What's that say?
4 more work days for the rest of your rep, Dave. You'll start to feel like a retirement there.
It's in the office. I gotta work from
Yeah.
home, but then, yeah, I've got, a couple weeks left, and then I'm done for the year. I just gotta knock
We
out this one last thing.
RAR beers in that area. I don't think I've heard of RAR.
Oh, I have. I think we follow him. I think 'cause, he's mentioned it before.
Okay.
Let me find it real quick. They're out of Cambridge.
Could have loaded up and knocked him out so many times, but he pulled his punches. That fight was rigged. 20 million for 16 minutes. Yeah.
He did. I mean, that's what happened, right? He was getting a payday. Nah, there's nothing over here. Looks like there's you can get them in that area, you know, Washington, DC, Maryland, whatever area, and then, like, North Carolina. Nothing down here in Texas. Yep. So, I mean, if you wanna drop some in the mailbox, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can get to a couple of them. Did Alan just freeze? Or is he like, is he still there? Oh, there he goes. I was like, what the hell's going on with Alan?
Stuff.
Are you reading comments or what are you doing? You going silent picture over there.
Am I good now?
Yeah,
Tell me.
you're
Can
back.
you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
He had incentives to keep the fight going. The fight was fixed. It needed to be 4 rounds to be official. Did you watch the workouts? He looked like a beast at his age. The fight, who was that guy? Right. But let's also factor that. Like I'm playing devil's advocate. Obviously, I think Tyson had more in the tank than I think what he showed. But you, you only saw portions of the workouts, right? So you're going to record something and you're going to throw a 10-second clip on social media. What are you going to throw? You're going to throw the one where he goes hard for 10 seconds on there and looks like he can kill somebody, and then the rest of it he's just kind of like, oh, you go have a cup of tea.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, the internet told me that, but I mean, I think we follow them as well. So it's just one of those things. I think you brought it up before, and that's where I've seen that name because we have RAR here, but it's with an H. And then when
Yeah,
I see RAR, I immediately think like, oh yeah, that's that brewery out there, East Coast.
yeah. But if I was his age and was offered 20 million to throw a fight, I think I would have done the same thing. All right. Make a very good Indian pale ale.
Nice.
After the first minute, it was a wrap. That's right.
Yeah, it was done.
It was like I tried to fire it up. Like I was out doing some stuff on Friday night, and I got home and tried to fire it up. Got some buffering issues. Said, you know what? I'll wait until it's over. And so I had some crap I was doing around the house. Was getting things ready because we had to leave early in the morning because we had a tournament this weekend. And so we had all that done. Laid down to go to bed at 1 o'clock, and I was like, let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. And laid in bed, fast forwarded through everything, just watched just the rounds, and was just like, okay, it's
Yeah,
kind of what I expected.
not much to really report. That place cleared out super quick too. Like, dude, it was bonkers. But they were still in the ring talking, and someone took a
Okay.
video, and that place was empty. I was like, well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they paid for that. You could get in there, I think, in the door for like 30 or $40. Because I
Okay.
looked it up right
That's
before. I
not
was like,
bad.
yeah, you get in the door, it's like resell. And just because nobody, I think, really wanted to go because it was such a bit, right? But people who wanted to go, I get to see Tyson. But then
Yeah.
you didn't get to see him. They didn't unleash him. He's just a tamed animal at that point. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, hey, you want that 20 million? But he
Yes.
popped him a couple times. He did pop him a couple times, but you
He
can
did.
tell that it was like, hey, buddy, chill out.
Yeah. Easy. Easy. Yeah.
Yep. Check.
You see who Jake's calling out next is Conor McGregor.
Oh, gee. He just, I mean, I understand his bit where he just wants to fight like big name people or whatever or X fight, you know, and I don't know how much he outweighs Conor McGregor by, but
Well,
it's a
and
hell
that's
of a
what he
lot of
said.
weight.
Well, he said, "Hey, we'll never be able to make the boxing match work, right? So let's do this MMA, old school style, where it was just weights didn't matter, right? Because that's how it was originally.
Yeah, he's gonna get
Um,
murdered. He's gonna get absolutely destroyed.
I think he would,
Yeah,
because all he has to do is just get him to the ground, and he's going to rip off his arm. You think Conor McGregor's going to go along with a fixed fight that where he loses? Well, no, he's not.
this will be one where
Wild card,
what's his name? Yeah, he come flying in the ring. You
wild
know,
card, bitches.
he's the one who's gonna get paid more anyways. You know what I mean? If Conor
Oh
McGregor's
yeah,
involved, McGregor's gonna get paid more, and your ass is
yeah,
gonna be taking the loss.
yep. He was either going to get him in the first 3 rounds or last round go all in. Don't know why we didn't see the go for broke, but 20 million broke. It was a dance at the end for sure. Yeah, I mean they weren't even trying to throw punches at the end of the fight. There's people setting up a lawsuit with Netflix because of their servers apparently, and they're push them to be suspended permanently for rigging the fight. Apparently, it's highly illegal to contract a fight like that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking of 10-second internet clips, did you see the opportunities Tyson had compared to from the past to the fight analysis clips? Tyson should have wrecked him. Yeah.
that's what we were talking about. Those clips. Yeah, you know what? Let's final thoughts and let's get on out of here.
Well, I have one more story for you. I want to
You
see
have
how
a
you feel about
fun
this.
fact or a story? This
I
who
got
died?
story. Nobody died. Nobody
Okay,
died.
thank God.
I'd start off with that to see how you're doing.
Yeah.
you know? Um, so it's come out that apparently Caitlin Clark is not gonna play in the Unrivaled League. How do you feel about that?
The what league?
The Unrivaled League.
What the hell is that?
The professional women's 3-on-3 basketball league that's starting up this year.
God, why?
Because the people want more women's basketball.
Unrivaled basketball
Yeah.
league. I've never even heard of this goddamn thing. 6 teams. That why is it why are they why is there another league? The WNBA doesn't even do anything.
This is outside of the WNBA, you know? We're going people want more women's basketball.
First season will be next year, headquarters out of Miami, president's Alex Brazell. Unrivaled is a women's professional 3-on-3 basketball league based in the United States. Okay. What's the salaries? I guess. That's the question.
I hadn't seen it, but she's focusing on the WNBA season, you
Ooh,
know?
you ready? Hold on. You listening?
Ed's been enjoying the Netflix memes.
Yeah. The average salary for players in the Unrivaled Women's Basketball League is expected to be around $250,000. With all salaries at least 6 figures, all 36 initial players will also receive equity ownership in the team, which, that doesn't really mean much considering,
I mean, that's
if the team
if
isn't worth anything.
memory serves me right, that's more than they make in the WNBA.
Yep. Uh, 3 times, about 3 times. Um, Unrivaled is the highest paid league in professional US women's sport history. The league is co-founded by the WNBA All-Stars Brianna Stewart and Fisa Collier. Collier. Um, yeah, crazy. Compensation is a big part of the Unrivaled as a league and business. Yeah, no kidding. So it's going to go under. Who's funding this? Like, that's crazy. 36
People, don't
players.
worry about it. People.
The people.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, dude.
It's what the
So,
people want.
so that's what Google says. And then you have the other one at a minimum, each player is going to make 100 grand. So the total salary payout would be 3 million. So
Okay.
someone's got to pony up 3 million for a 3-on-3 women's league. I have no
I
idea.
mean, I guarantee you there's a bored Saudi out there that would fund that. That's like pocket change for him.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that'd be the way to go
Yeah.
to get the dough.
Michael says Paige Bruckner's is coming to Dallas this year.
I'm
So we'll see.
very, I'm very, very intrigued.
Interested?
I could be.
You get your season tickets for the Wings then?
I
Uh,
might.
Ed says it's a waste of her time and risk of injury, not worth the long term. It's like kick for stream. Hey, look at this shiny new thing. It's going to be better. And it's not.
Yeah, dude. I don't see how this happens. Like, how does that happen? The WNBA has been around for what 20 something years, and it's needed every year for the NBA to pay for it. They don't
Okay.
make any money at all.
It's a
And
long
now
term
this
investment.
and this other league that says, you know what? There's already a league out there that sucks. That no one, like now it's gotten hot. Let's be honest. This is the hottest year ever.
Hey, it's just getting going, man. Like Amazon lost money for the first like 15 years when it started.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then look at it now.
Yeah.
It's the WNBA is the next Amazon.
Says
Write
they're
that
doing it
down.
so they don't have to go overseas, I guess. But I'm like,
Yeah. I mean,
it's
then
like,
they don't get arrested and get put in Russian prisons and we have to make horrible trades to get them back.
well, that sucks. So you're telling me that the same players from the WNBA that no one watches are going to be over there in the unrivaled doing that no one's going to watch?
3-on-3, it's different. It's a different game, man. Three
They're
on three
playing
is a
half
completely
court.
different game.
That's what they should make them do is play half court or shrink the court, lower the rim. The ball's already smaller anyways. Lower that rim down to 9 foot and let's go.
Or let's start a professional women's 21 league. Remember playing 21 as a kid? Every man for himself.
Now you're just doing the Ocho bits. Just stop. Just stop.
How-
This is the ESPN the Ocho.
You tell me you're not interested in that? I'm all in on that. I'll fund that.
Find that you can't finance a trip to the zoo. What the hell are you talking about?
It ain't gonna cost much. We're gonna play it on the playground, buddy. Playing on the playground.
We're not even going to
You
play in
don't
high
play
school gyms.
21 in an arena, sir. You play 21 on the streets. Okay.
Now I'm listening. Now
Yeah.
I'm in. Now I'm
I
in.
know how to bring the people in. Yes, lower the rim, dunk time.
You know what? Even bring it down to 8 foot. I don't give a shit.
Here's what's going to happen. The game's going to start at 7 foot. When someone gets to 10 points, we bump it up to 8 foot.
Do you think it should be like a dunk? A dunk moves it up a half foot.
There we go.
You know what I mean? Every time someone dunks, it moves up a half foot. So the rim's going up as the game is proceeding.
Mm-hmm.
Will it cap out or can it go up to like 12 foot?
Can keep going, man. And I'd like to know more about this 21. Yeah. You
They
play
need
by ones. You play by ones and twos. You make it. You get the ball back.
make it take it, baby.
You know. But here's the thing: it's you versus everyone on the court. So there's a lot of strategy involved in that. Are you coming up and playing defense? Or are you hanging back and getting rebounds and getting the ball? You know. Hey, once someone gets close, and you got to win by 2 as well. So, there's a lot of strategy involved in this.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
It's gonna be huge.
I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think about this. Like, why the hell does it even exist? I don't know. I do not know. I figure they want to put more funding and stuff into the WNBA.
Well, you don't think this will bring more eyes to the WNBA?
I don't know, man.
It will.
I don't know.
100%.
How many games are they going to play now? You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. What's the max player in 21? 5?
Um,
3? 5?
no. We're gonna go with
You'd say something crazy. Something
I
crazy.
will say 8. It's half court, 8 players. It's not too crowded.
8 players, half court is crowded.
Well, normally there's 10 players on the half court.
Yeah, but they're
Can
not all, you know what I mean? They're all
8th grade
spread
play
out.
during recess? Yes, they can.
That's what they should do. They should bring out the kids to play it, like, the halftime bit or whatever. The
They get some
pregame.
mascots.
Yeah, have the mascots play at halftime. Oh my god, that'd be friggin' awesome. Jesus, yeah, I'm glad you brought this to my attention, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm here for the people, and I'm here for you to just, shed some light on these things that maybe you didn't know about. But
I
if
did.
there's show me another podcast out there that's doing more for the WNBA than us. I dare you to find one. You won't. You won't. So
We do talk a lot of WNBA. Even had a WNBA fantasy league.
yeah. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be an SB WNBA podcast coming soon this next season. We talked about it last year. I think it might happen this year.
There's no way. You'll be so bored. You'll be bored by the time. How many weeks is it? It's like how many weeks?
Dude, I'm locked and loaded.
Oh God.
I'm locked and loaded, buddy. I have my investments in WNBA cards right now.
Dude,
I got 3 Caitlin Clark rookies that I'm getting graded right now that I'm just waiting to get those back.
From May to October, I'm busy, dude. It's called baseball season.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sounds like a waste of time. I just want to get a 4 square league backed by Dana White. Let's do it.
I'm okay with that too. God, let's get out of here.
Yeah. But you know what, guys? We're going to get out of here. We got a bunch of other content we got to record. We're going to do some stuff for the Patreon. If you guys aren't on part of the Patreon yet, you've got pay options where you get more videos, and then we also have some free options on there as well. You can get in for $3 a month on the Patreon. Buy your pals a beer. But that's patreon.com/strikeout beer. We'll be back again next week, because we do this for you. It's Drinksgiving next week. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Alan be collecting cards for that too. Hold on a second.
Oh God, we were almost there. We were
Hold
almost
on,
there.
hold on. Hey,
God,
got a little Cameron Brink action here for you. A little shimmer.
I like her.
Yeah. I got a few of those. Oh wait, I got your favorite player, Rapid Dave. Got a
Oh,
little Angel Reese rookie card here for you.
oh, damn it! You lied to me. I thought you were gonna pull out a what's it called? Ain't nobody like Angel Reese. Like no one does. And if they say they do, they're full of shit.
Hey, she is currently cover girl on Reese's Puff cereal. They're Angel Reese Puffs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Does half of them like fall out of the bowl as you're trying to pour it, but then you pick them up and throw them back in, and they still count?
You pick them up, throw it back in. I don't know, man.
That's what I
Maybe
got. That's what I got. All
that's
right.
what you got. Yeah, but you know what, guys? Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. The pleasure's all on this side of the table. Let me tell you. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
We'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.